How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a little bit of a different video to what I would usually post. This is a bit more of an educational video. I've been asked to make this video, or videos like this really. I've actually posted quite a similar video last year on Black Ops 6, and I've been asked to sort of do another one. Bit of an educational type of video and stuff like that, of sort of how to improve and how to get better on COD. Now, the one thing that I would always say when it comes down to Call of Duty and how to get better and all stuff like this is just putting in the hours and just playing the game continuously, getting used to the maps, getting used to the guns, and stuff like that. So in this video I'm actually using the MPC-25. Now, I don't normally use SMGs a lot. They're not the main guns that I tend to use. I always use assault rifles. That's always been my go-to, and I always stick by that. But for this video and for this purpose, I'm going to show you how you want to play when using an SMG. And I think there's no better map to try this out on than Nuketown, because there's so many different ways you can play this and play it out. So yeah. So in this sort of first clip, I'm obviously going to be capturing A. I'm going to loop round to here, get into the middle. My main objective is I obviously want to get B, but it's going to be a bit difficult because I'm using an SMG and you have to play it so aggressive, and it can be so difficult to do. So I'm going to clear out the middle. Sorry for the bad quality. I'm going to go in here. Obviously I can tell that somebody's on it because it's orange. I tried to get him, but he obviously kills me with the sniper. So now I'm going to push through into the building. I always like to do this with the SMG, just to sort of scope out what's going on, who's where, and just get a feel for it. I can see there's a guy there. I'm going to clip him out. I'm going to push to here. Now what I'm trying to do is just spawn kill him and spawn trap him. I want the spawns to almost flip so that we can try and attempt to push B. And I'm just going to try and clear out as much as I can round about C. We're obviously winning, so I don't have to play it too aggressive. I can sit here for a little bit, sort of move, see what's going on, check the mini-map. I'm going to come down here, kill one, kill two. I've got my UAV now, I'm sort of set. I'm going to kill another, get another, and I'm just going to sort of stay within this building. Now you'll probably see me make a play like that a lot. I get quite conscious that someone's always chasing me up the stairs, so I always throw a grenade there, piece him off. I'm going to mount to him, get him gone. They're trying to capture C, they're scrambling. I think I'll die here, or maybe not. But yeah, I'm looping back around. They've now captured C, we've now got B. So let's see how this plays. That was quite unlucky there, to be honest. So yeah, now they're spawning in our spawn, which is sort of what I wanted in a way. I wanted to flip the spawns so that we could make an attempt on B and just push for it. I do apologise for the bad quality as well, it's pretty poor. But yeah, I'm going to call some of my score streaks in. I think I'll lose this gun battle here, but I'm going to wait for him to drop, but he doesn't. Bit of a mess there to get the kill. But I'm just going to play it out alright. We've got B, we've got A, we've got our points, we're looking good. Obviously got done by a camper once again. I'm going to use the strategic bomber to make the play. Going to call the UAV in. Now they've got B, so I'm always going to be sort of like looking and conscious, right, I need to push B. You know, we're not winning by loads, but we've got a lead, so need to make a play very soon and try and capture B. I'm going to try and clear out the alleyway, throw a grenade. I clear one of them out, I clear two. I'm going to push round to B, clear another one out. Always looking at the mini-map to make sure where the enemies are. I'm clearing it up around by this house, which is what I want to be doing. I'm going to go to the window, I'm going to camp there for a little bit. I clear another one out. I'm just going to stay here. If you ever get caught in this situation where you have, I don't know what it's called, but them things we see multiple. If you're ever in enemy territory and you always see a person, just shoot. Don't hesitate, just go straight for the kill, because most of the time I end up getting a kill from it. I get another kill from there. I'm looking at the minimap, I know someone's running about in it, I know there's also another person as well, so I clear him out. Straight away there, I know that the enemies are pushing from that way, so I'm gonna make sure that if anyone's there, I'm killing them, and I'm doing the same again. I'm looping back round, I chuck a grenade, gives me a little bit of time to reload, get a bit of cover, kill another one. I know there's going to be about 2 or 3 upstairs, but I think they've jumped. I try and clear him there. I tried to get to B, but I couldn't quite do it. But you sort of get the story and what I'm trying to achieve by this. You always want to be looking to push the spawns, clear out the spawns as much as possible, and hoping that your teammates go and push for B. In this case, they didn't. But if you're playing with your teammates, you always want to have like mainly one aggressor who can do what I do, clear out a spawn or clear out an area ready for your team to go, to just push and make sure we get the objective, and that we're always looking to do that. So if you're trying to practice properly, I would highly recommend doing it with this. You don't have to do it with an SMG. You can do it with any gun you feel comfortable with. Some people feel a lot more comfortable with an SMG. Some people, like myself, will feel quite comfortable with an AR. I would say that the SMG is probably better, especially if you can make a really good gun class with it, which I have quite a few gun class videos with it. That was another really good play. I was quite proud of myself there, getting like the reload cancel. I know he's in there, so I'm just going to clear him out. I couldn't quite do him as well, but it's all good. But yeah, you always want to have one aggressor looking to push the objective, or looking to push their spawns. I would always say you want two good people in your team, or two of the best from your team. One pushing the spawn, trying to clear them out and clear the objective area out, whether or not it's hard point, domination, or whatever it is. And then you want one pushing that objective. So you want one on the spawn, trying to clear as much of that as you possibly can, and then you want one person just pushing to the objective, and then another one or two pushing as well. And then you almost want like a roaming playmaker to just sort of be there and try and clear out and get some damage on some people and whatnot. So you almost want one person just trying to help clear up the scraps in a way. So as you can see here, I'm in the spawn, I'm picking up some kills. You know, I'm looking good. You know, I don't have to rush anything too much. I now know that they're probably going to be on A, and they're now going to be pushing on B. So what do we go and do? We take C, we do it. I really apologise for this quality, because it is not good whatsoever. Well, it doesn't look good on my PC. So I know there's two in the window. I can't do too much because I am using an SMG, and the recoil on this is a bit mental. So I'm not going to attempt to get into a gunfight. But one of them drops from the window, and I kill him, and then end up getting killed. Ideally, I don't really want them. Well, I do want them to be pushing. I want them to be on A, sorry, because you've got the garage from C, and they continuously camp there. So they're now coming down the alleyway, and these are the other things that you have to be looking for. When I'm just gonna play it back. When you see this clip here, when I jump down and I'm pushing to the right hand side of A's alleyway, when I'm pushing, you'll see now as I throw the grenade and I get in here and I kill one, or attempt, I already can see that there's one on the floor in this room there. I can already see that he's there, so I know I've got to be a little bit nervy and a little bit twitchy that he's there, and he's got a sniper and he'll one hit me, let alone if I've just taken a bit of damage and whatnot. So I know he's there, so I need to try and get in for the kill. I didn't, because I reloaded and I was in the fire. I played that a little bit too stupid. I probably should have tried to have jumped on the wall into the building and then attempted it, but I get him eventually on the floor. So yeah, so you have to be, your eyes have to be everywhere. If you want to be really good and you want to try and pick up a few more kills, you've got to be, your eyes have to be everywhere. You know, always using that minimap to your advantage. That's the one thing I say to people. Your UAV is like your hacks on that minimap, because you can see where people are, and if you're in a building and you're ground floor and someone's in your building, you know they're going to be top floor. Same if you're top floor and you can see them there, they're probably going to be on the bottom floor. So you have to always be thinking of that, and you can always know, you need to know your map layouts. That's the one big thing I would say. It's alright being good with guns and whatnot, but them split seconds of 2-3 seconds of you turning around knowing someone's by like these set of stairs is what's gonna save you and get you more kills and less deaths, essentially. But yeah, same thing. I know they're pushing from C, so I know them two people there. Although I can't see their tags, I know they're enemies because my teammates aren't going to be like that. I'm now once again looking at my minimap. I can see all of them are going to be coming out of their spawn very soon. Just going to regain some health quickly, reloaded, go back again, try and kill him off. I don't want any campers camping behind that car, because that's what's going to kill you the most. But we're also winning quite comfortably now. So I can just play this out how I sort of want, really. I can kill him, I can go and kill him, and then I'll get killed. So yeah, you always want to be using that mini-map as much as you can. You have to be using that all the time. As soon as you've got a UAV or your teammates have a UAV, you always want to be using it. And even better, if someone on your team has a harp or you use a harp and you've got it, that's going to be your best play. You shouldn't be dying too much with a harp. Obviously it can happen from a grenade or anything, but you need to be making sure that you're using it to the best of your ability, and you're always looking to use it, because it's so effective and so useful in so many ways. It can help you really map out what you're looking to achieve before you die or throughout your game, which you'll see here. Obviously you can't see because I've not got a face camera, but I'm always looking at my mini-map, making sure where people are. You know, so someone's on B, I'm going to try and kill him, my grenade kills him, I'm just going to look to push it, looking behind me, someone's in here, take him out, someone took him out, and obviously I got killed from the back. But yeah, always looking to I'm always sort of going through the buildings and stuff like that. If obviously when I can see on my mini-map, I can see people are on B, I'm getting a half glance roughly where they are they behind the car, the fence. If they're behind the car or the fence, I mainly do this with an assault rifle. I will always go to the top bit of it. I'll try and I've spawned on the other side, but I always try and stick to the railings just so I can see over onto B. And I've picked up many kills with a grenade, assault rifle, everything. So effective, and I highly recommend for people to use it. And that was a pretty poor death. But yeah, always using your mini-map, making sure you're looking. Obviously, you know, having a good gun massively helps as well. But yeah, knowing your map and your rotations and when to push, when not to push, so effective as well. And yeah, it's just something you guys need to be doing a lot. I have made quite a few gun class videos, assault rifles and SMGs. I've actually got, I think I've got one or two, I know I've got one, but I might have another one coming out soon as well. But I've definitely got one that I want to be posting pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, we got the victory in the end, done really well, pushed, made some good movements, made a couple bad decisions, but that's part of the game, and got best play as well. This play was actually really good. I was on the verge of death throughout the whole time. Reloaded a little bit too quick there. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video and you want to see more videos sort of like this, then let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.